Alright, hello everybody. So, before I get into today's recording, I probably won't be playing too long in this session, because I want to make sure I get to bed by 4:30, so I've got about an hour, maybe a little bit less. I just want to go to sleep before the sun starts to rise. So, really quickly, before we get into the gameplay, I'm just going to spend a couple minutes just talking about some of the controversy, which... you know, when I did the last, or episode 2, I talked about this a little bit, but that video was plagued by a lot of, like, problems. And I just cut out the section because I felt like I didn't know enough. I wasn't as informed as I should have been. And so I thought I would just talk about things a little bit here. So apparently a patch just dropped, which was supposed to fix a lot of the frame rate issues and a lot of other issues. And apparently it tackles DLC content or something of the like, where, because I got the deluxe edition, people that got the regular edition for some reason also got the DLC stuff. Don't really know why that was, but apparently they have removed that content. And apparently you can get it again at the Reverend Temple. But the thing is, I still have my stuff when I came back, so I don't really know what that's in reference to, because I already have my stuff. So, as you can see here, like, I have the DLC stuff. I don't know what it's really referring to. I guess if it glitched and for some reason it just disappeared on Deluxe Edition owners, I guess. So, I haven't looked too much into that. I'm going to hope that that is fixed for people that have gotten what they paid for. On the other side of that, though, with the visuals, apparently there is a problem with the graphics where they've effectively made it so I think some cards can't do native resolution anymore. I might be mistaken. I've only ever been playing with DLSS. I'm not super technical. I don't really understand a lot of this. So I'm going to just run at 70. I'm going to increase this a little bit, and if we have problems, I'll edit the video and, you know, we'll go from there. I do want to say, though, I want to recommend people watch a video from Daniel Owens called Why Optimize When You Can Just Lie. And given the title, there's an analysis done on this game with the update, and he goes into much more detail than I ever could go into. So, I'm just going to say this. I'm very much displeased with the way they have handled this. It's unacceptable. And even if I'm wrong, the people that are smarter than me are, you know, showing the comparisons, and it's very evident that it's very unacceptable. You know, I was kind of, when I was first talking about it, I was kind of saying, well, I don't really know too much. Give them benefit of the doubt. We'll see what happens. And I'm disappointed. Look, I'm not having a problem running this game off recording. I did some testing. It's streaming, or sorry, like, I can't stream this game. I can record it with decent quality. Some of this stuff I can turn up just fine, but to avoid choppy issues for the stream, I just want to make sure, or just other issues, just to make sure that the game is, like, running at 60. I just have everything low except for a couple things here. And on one hand, I was kind of like, okay, well, a lot of this is probably misunderstanding. This is what I believed at first, was maybe there's some misunderstanding here, and it's just a lot of people who are still hanging on to, like, the 1080 Ti or the Titan, and they're acting like this should carry them another 10 years. You know, a little bit of assuming there on my end, but I've seen videos. See, it's weird because for me, I didn't have a ton of problems, but then there are other people saying with my card they had a ton of problems. Similar builds to what I've got. I've got an RTX 3060 and Ryzen 7, I think 7700X AM5 CPU. I think that's what it is. If someone asks me, I'll probably correct that in the. I'll look it up and let them know, but I think that's what it is. It's one of the, I don't know. And I think I have a B650. I think it's B650 AM5 motherboard. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. So, I don't know. I think that's my specs. If I'm wrong, I'll issue a correction. That's probably what I'll just do. But, that's what I should do. I'll leave a comment somewhere. But, it's just like, and I still think that maybe there's some, like, driver problems going on, because I think it's weird how some people were saying, oh, it's fine. Some people, were saying it wasn't fine. But regardless of how I feel, there's a huge problem with people being able to run this game. I don't matter here. Right, because at the end of the day, if people are saying, well, there's problems, and that's a lot of fucking people, there's problems. If I'm, like, lucky, and I'm not having problems, good for me, but that's not the majority of people who wanted to play this game. And just talking about this really quickly, I think having 2 different areas for graphics is just unacceptable. Like, you don't need to do this. Some of these settings are just overcomplicated. You don't need to overcomplicate some of this stuff. Like, yes, I mean, a lot of this is very common sense, but, like, I'll just choose something that bothered me. I don't like this. Because for me, this is full screen. But there's only borderless windowed and windowed. So there's no window with, like, the border. Get what I mean? Like, why is there only these 2? And why not call this full screen? Because this is full screen for me. Like, maybe I'm not understanding this, but I don't quite get that. Don't know. I've also had a couple problems before when I started this game where my shit just kept defaulting lower than this. Don't know why. But like I said, I would recommend everybody just copy my settings and give it a go. I'm not excusing the current state of the game. I'm saying if you're dead set on playing this and your hardware somewhat matches mine, maybe try setting it to the settings I have. At least if you are one of those people that are like, fuck it, I bought this game, I'm gonna beat it, if you can't refund it. If you're in that kind of position. Although, but those are my settings. I'm experimenting here with 70. I had it on 50. I don't really understand this, to be quite honest with you. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a super genius with visuals and graphics. Not my forte. So I'd recommend you watch the video if you are interested in that kind of shit. But I'm not that kind of intelligent, so not my field of interest. Just thought I would talk about that. Like I said, I'm disappointed at the way they lied about this. I would suggest that even if people bought this game and it was lagging, preventing them from using certain settings is just wrong. I don't feel like that's okay. I've complained about this, how... Just a quick story, briefly. When I was trying to do the beta of Battlefield 2042, I wasn't going to buy this game. I didn't buy it. I never bought it. Because I was burned after so many bad Battlefield games, I gave up on that. However, I did say, because my friend wanted to try the beta, I said, okay, I'll try the beta. At the time, I had an R9 380, 8 gigabyte. And I think a Ryzen 7 3700X. So it wasn't the greatest. I could run Battlefield 5 decently, but when I tried to play the beta. Now, normally if you play a game that's laggy, it just doesn't let you play. Or, I mean, sorry, kind of leaked the problem. But usually it'll let you play with lag. And sometimes if you really just want to play a game, you're fine with that. You should, if you bought a game, you should still be allowed to fucking play it, even in a laggy state. The beta wouldn't even let me do that. And I understand that's a beta, but still, I still feel that's wrong. It wouldn't even let me boot up the beta. Period. I had to go into the files to delete a file to play the beta. And it ran okay, decently. Halo Infinite, I believe, also did the same fucking thing. So that's why I haven't bought another EA game, and why I haven't bought another Bungie game. Because when you start telling me I can't play the games because of a video card, then we have a problem. I get it, specs and all that, and you should have an updated graphics card to play certain... I understand that. I'm just saying, think about the people that would buy a game and they can't even fucking play it. And this is... I would label this with stop killing games. Because it's effectively killing people who would be fine playing a laggy game, and now they can't. It just straight up doesn't let you play the game. Just kicks you off the game, back to desktop. So, yeah. Gaming has been in a really poor state. I get really pissy when devs lie. And when you can't even use the settings in the game, it just won't let you. If this is the case, this is a major problem. So, again, I might be misunderstanding something here. Watch the video, please. I'm just saying, if this is the case, on some cards, this is fucked up. They need to own up to the fact that they have not made an optimized game, that it is laggy, and if they really think that it's a communication problem, then in this settings, they have failed to communicate that. That is on them. When you sell a game and you list specs, it is your duty to make sure this is understood, not be confusing. This is insulting. This is not okay. I'm still going to play this game because I've been enjoying it, because I can run it. But at this point, I'm disappointed in the devs. This is a really bad look, and reflection needs to be made. Because this is going to hurt future company sales for you. I'm not shilling. I'm just being realistic. People are going to remember this, and they're going to be angry. This is not okay. And even as someone who is enjoying this game, this will make me cautious even more so going forward with this company. If I do decide to continue after this. Fucking sucks. That's all I wanted to say in regards to this, but there's other issues, but you know, just I don't know. Just look at the patch notes if you're interested. In regards to the whole armor thing, I don't really understand it. I don't really know what they're referring to in terms of like claiming the items, unless they mean in case it got bugged out or something. Now, there's one place to get to the game. There's one place I wanted to go down here because there's an item up the elevator that I did not get. And there looked to be an area that I could go. So let me go that way now that we have the bonfire, the shrine, or whatever. I've also noticed, and I'll just say this, that ever since the update, booting this game up has been a lot worse for me. It's taken a lot longer. Yes, I'm playing this on a hard drive. They recommend an SSD. I've had this hard drive for like 10 fucking years. It's a legendary drive for me. It's just a beast. It will die someday. I've accepted that. And I do accept the longer load times, but I've done checks on it and it seems fine for its age. It didn't get worse. So I don't know. Load times have gotten worse since the update for me. So if you're playing this on a hard drive, it might be worse. I don't know. When I tried to boot this game up, it actually crashed on the second loading screen. So I would recommend that if you're having problems with this game, I am on a different driver than most people. I will mention the driver that I'm using in case people want to try the driver I'm using to play this game. Let me get that for everybody. So I'm on 560.94. 560.94 is the NVIDIA driver for RTX 3060 I am using. And if you install a new driver, I would recommend, like always, using DDU, or, you know, when you're doing an install of the driver, make sure you do clean install. So, anyway. Let me just really quickly verify and make sure my settings didn't change again on me. It did not. I'm kind of tempted to see if that crushes me, but I kind of don't want to do that. But I kind of want to do it for the meme. I've also heard people suggesting that this breaks NVIDIA's terms of service, what they're doing with the game settings. Don't really know how true that is, but I hope for this game's sake, they sort out their shit, because it would be a real shame if this was removed from the Steam store. They really need to sort their shit out, and fast, because not many people are gonna be willing to wait. Reasonably. One of the things I've been frustrated with, especially when it comes to Battlefield games, I'm just gonna vent on my end here about something, is I was one of those people who was a big Battlefield fan. And I got really sick and tired of shill YouTubers saying, oh, well, DICE is listening, or this game is going to get better. And they would just, like, for instance, with Battlefield, I first played Bad Company, okay? But I'm going to start with Battlefield 3. I played the beta. I really enjoyed it. I got the game. There were problems. They got fixed eventually. Battlefield launches. It's in a terrible state. We all know how Battlefield 4 ended up, but it took a long time to get there. And I was, like, cautious. I'm like, oh, well, you know, they finally fixed the head glitching. They fixed all this other bullshit. This game is in an amazing state. And then they released Battlefield 1. And there's all these problems, and then they have to go through the same bullshit again. And the same usual YouTubers, Westy Drac Frags, were, like, talking the game up, saying, oh, you know, it's great. They're listening to the community, yada, yada, yada. Going to bat for them, and what do? They release Battlefield 5. That's a fucking disaster. Deluxe people get scammed. Yada, yada, yada. It just gets worse and worse and worse. And then it's just constant just lying and regression and expecting shit to just get fixed later down the road. It's unacceptable. It is just absolutely unacceptable that mindset is commonplace in video games now. Oh, I'll release a broken game, I'll fix it later, and everybody else should just wait and be patient. Unacceptable. That should not be allowed. Just throwing that out there. But I'm sick of the mindset of we'll just fix it later, right? And the reality is, people are not going to just magically wait for the game to be fixed. That actually saved me from getting poisoned. Like, I'll give you an example. I was watching my friend play Killing Floor 3. And I played the beta of that game, and I've talked about it. I liked Killing Floor 2 in the first game. I'm not, like, a diehard fucking fan of the series, but I did enjoy the games. I played the beta, and I'm like, well, this feels hollow. Like, all this shit's just missing. Why are characters, like, locked to, like, a specific, class? And, like, so many of the characters from the older games were just straight up missing. I mean, there's Mr. Foster, but, like, you know, where's everyone else? And you know, I've watched so much gameplay at this point, and this game is just unacceptable that it was released in this state. And they already have this plan to go, like, a decent length of time for, like, the season and the drip feeding and all that other bullshit. Why couldn't I fast climb that? Is that a new bug? And I'm like, people are not gonna wait 2 fucking years for these issues to get fixed. Like, I don't know what these modern devs' problem is with just thinking, like, we'll just fix it later. Like, that shit just needs to stop. It has to stop. It can't continue. I think I speak for a lot of people that feel the same way with that. And I'll say this, even though my video card isn't the greatest, and, you know, I might have a bit better PC build than most, I don't see why a game should have any problems running 1080p on lower, medium, and modern era. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really understand why devs just don't optimize shit anymore. I didn't mean to do that, but it didn't really matter. Any items over there? It's just so bad to me that they lied. Like, I don't know. I hope for their sake it wasn't intentional. I really hope that this ends up being some kind of huge miscommunication. But they need, if that's the case, they need to really fucking own up to it. Because that's bad. I mean, my spear is still better. I mean, maybe it has like a god tier move, but I think I'm just gonna stick with this. This isn't the same area I just was in, was it? Like, these torches weren't lit. Okay, I'm gonna jump down. I'm hoping this isn't a fucking aesthetic thing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's an aesthetic thing. I was about to be fooled by that again. Alright. I mean, obviously, I would like mini games to succeed, but they are not being the best advocate. gotten the items we wanted. Gonna start getting a look-see. As I get lost, most assuredly. I feel like I'm already going like an area that leads to like a new. I did like a different area. I really don't know if I want to go this way or not. So many ways to go. I'm hoping there's like something here that just prevents me from going this way. Looks like a place some guy should be. Dude, I think that certain things will be. Hold on. Damn it, dude. It's like someone should be here, but they aren't. Like an NPC. Oh dear. Oh, there's another shrine here. I'm gonna go back to the other area. So there was still came from there. So we went up that way, but let's go this way now. place is dreadful. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Still yourself, I see. Then I bestow this upon you. The feathered monstrosities grow empowered, enraged upon consuming it. They crave it endlessly. I shall send you to the next life.
Okay, well,
I shall send you
I mean, it's kind of like... maybe them being nice? Maybe he's being nice by saying that, I guess. And like a reassurance. Oh! Bastard. Fucking... Is it an int? Did you go? Oh, what? The fuck? Where did you come from? What are you? Make sure I'm not gonna get fucking trapped here. He's running for something. Why are you running? Oh! Ah. Reminds me of like Resident Evil when you get like ankle grabbed by like a zombie. It doesn't do a whole lot, but still kind of... God, these things are tiny. Okay, this was falling down the pit here. Damn it. There's, whatever. I say that every episode. I'm gonna try to not say it this time. I'll just go whatever way. This doesn't hurt me, does it? It does. You can't actually roll when you fall down. I haven't noticed that. Interesting. Why can't I just do that when I'm standing up? Yeah, you hold on. I'll be right with you. Down here first. This is gonna be one of those long ass runs. I need to be careful. And not like take an absurd amount of fucking damage. Does this just lead up? Yeah, it does. I guess I gotta go down there to come here. Okay, well at least... Oh, I don't know how I accidentally hit that. I know where this leads at least. Oh! Oh. I mean, yeah, you can do that, yeah. I mean, hey, go ahead, man. You're doing me a favor, all right? Yeah, you go ahead and kill that tree, all right? I'm just gonna hide around the corner. Go to that tree over there. Okay, well, we're dead, probably. That was crazy. That was close. That was close. I still need to just try and make sure I don't die, man. Take a while. Yeah, am I with that? Went that way, so now we've only got these two ways to go. At least from down here. Oh, hi. Let's go here first. It's not particularly great. That's a tree, that's a tree! God damn it. Fell for it. I hate that I had to use all my blasts on this, or on the spirit, but it is what it is. Oh my god, I'm fucked. Come on, be more alert, man. What's that hanging there? the dog's not getting up anymore? Why did they decide to leave those dogs not respawnable, but the other one was? Maybe because it was too close near the madness spawn, maybe? Potentially. Watch out for enemy trees, like this one. Have that enemy drop down right now. Alright, let's go this way. Slowly pay attention. Now there's only one other way to go. From here, at least. From here. There's probably an achievement for killing all these birds, but I don't always have ways to kill them. They're gonna probably jump down on me somewhere. Big flying dagger. Is there any way to put this fire out? This is definitely a fucking trap. You're just sitting up here and there's nobody up here. Where? Please don't burn me. I didn't think that would hit me. This is rough. Fuck this. Surely this tree on fire is not going to be another one of the bad things. That is not a great enemy to fight. I mean, I did it, but I really don't like fighting tanky enemies that are wasting my flasks. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Fuck, man. Let me just get this in case I die. How am I gonna handle you? Hold on. You know what, I don't... Let me get back a little bit more. No, damn it. Fuck. Was this the only way I could go? Yeah, it was, because the other area was on fire. What's this? Better be a really good item up here if it's gonna make me do all this. Let's just deal with that right now. So I have a little bit more room. I don't like this, man. I don't like this area. Just in case. Why? What? RB didn't... It's wrong bind because it's telling me the control basically the attack button before I switched it. It should say X, but isn't this? Oh. Wait.
Arm. That energy seems even stronger now. The might of the primordial deity. No mere mortal should wield such force. So, let's see. We'll find out soon.
Okay, look, this is great and all, but I don't know if this is... I mean, there's no other way to go from here at the moment. Thought it was gonna throw me into a boss fight, not gonna lie. Wait, that was where the dude was. Oh dear, man. There are so many ways to go. Oh my god! I just get lost in thought and then I just get fucked for it. Oh, I'm out of stamina, that's what's going on. I'm here. What's that noise? What? Oh, that was... What? Was one of those bamboo shoots? God. Oh shit, I've done everything I can here. There's still another item though. I mean, there's other pathways we could have gone. I didn't go. But I guess now I need to just wait for another shrine to go back and do it all, because I'm not going all the way back. Dude, this usually means boss. I still got hit. Hold on. I got a health pill. Let me just heal up. Let me use this. Let me not get into the crossfire here. Nice. Let's see. This is where we can get the other item before we move forward. Or we can get this item before we leave. We drop down. This is gonna be another, yeah. See if I get jumped by 30 different fucking guys. Oh, that's surprising. So many... Wait, is this back to the shrine? I hope so. What? It is. Okay. It doesn't wrap up everything though, because... Let's see, I went... That's where I came from, that's where I went. Okay, yeah, we've checked out almost everything. What the fuck happened here? Damn it, there was like some... Oh, it's right there. Got a bad feeling. I don't know. You know what? Let me just run. Have fun, man. I'll be back. I gotta come back. Shit. The wrong way. Fuck, he's gonna camp that, isn't he? I just fucked that up. That didn't give me, like, any health. Here's one more. Please don't camp here. Oh my god. Yo, dog, leave me alone. It's you can relax, alright? I do not have the stuff to fight this guy at the moment. I mean, why wouldn't I just do this again? I still think it's best to just level up stamina and agility. Like, I'm convinced that that is probably the most important thing for me to do at this moment. Being able to maneuver is just very nice. I didn't rest again once I did the upgrade. Nice try. Wait, what's going on with my arm? Uh-oh. No, don't move! Is that everything that I wanted here? Yeah. Let's get the Yep, I want my flasks. Gonna need some flasks. All right. How bad is this gonna be? Interesting. Guess we're not quite at the boss yet. This area is grim though, my god. Is that a bird? Mosquito. Fuck me. Oh no, fucking giant enemy. No, no, no. Oh! Oh! He's pulling me in. Dodge. What are we doing? I think we're... Let's see, I gotta do enough damage in time. Gotta dodge in time. No, no, no. We're not doing that. Fire. Do the fire. Do the thing, Bart. Nice. Wow, that was easier than I thought. You just hug the left side and like get close to him. He doesn't really do too much. So I think that unlocked a new path, if I'm not mistaken. Which way did I come from? I think I gotta go here. I'm gonna go for strength, I think. Or, you know, fuck it, we'll get endurance. Where am I currently? Corpse pits.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. You've been to Doom Willow Beach, haven't you? Quite the inferno, isn't it? Oh, it wasn't always like that. That giant tree? It used to be a peaceful place for prayers and blessings. You might still see red ribbons tied to it from the old days. But since the feathering, there was no place for the bodies. They burned them on the beach. The place became a graveyard. And the tree?
Said buried, but
corrupted by
burned.
death. It now hungers for the living. They say an altar there is the source of the unholy soulwoods. Oh, you're lucky to have made it back. I'd steer clear if I were you. Do not return there.
So what did that get me? Exactly.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an
No! Oh my god, that was like almost bad.
Ah,
I better find richer pastures. You just wait, girl. One day, even you will bow before me.
I mean, could just get this set.
Come back soon.
Might not be able to get his stuff anymore. I feel like he's gonna end up dying soon. Potentially. All my shit.
Hey, you made it. Got some new stuff for ya.
I know this is like a waste, but I need to buy this shit before he just goes away for good. I don't know if he will, but I'd rather not risk that. So. Alright, let's go here. Sure. Which one's it? Okay, that's fine. Wait. That's... Wait. 3 discipline skills are known. I don't know how many I have. Backstab attacks. You know, that might not be bad. I might, I think that's... I don't know what the red shit is, to be quite honest. Oh, I just deadass bought 2 of the same weapon. Anything else I need to do? No? I kind of hate that I only have one way to... I know that I've been complaining a while, like, I have so many ways, but now I have only, like, one way to go. So it's kind of... interesting. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it here. I need to get my ass to bed before the sun rises. I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping whenever the sun comes out, and I just don't want to have shitty sleep, so I need to get to bed. I'll probably play more of this tomorrow, I'm sure. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace.